Hey guys, ER8, I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Mr. Paul, your Christian ministry leader, and I'm here today with Luke Kim. You want to say hi?
Hey guys, my name is Luke Kim. I'm a senior at SFS, and this is my seventh year working with 30 Hour Famine.
All right. I wish we were there with you in person, but because we all both have class right now, here is a video for you. I wanted to simply introduce the program that we've been doing for the past 20 years here at SFS called 30 Hour Famine. What is 30 Hour Famine? What's really cool is a program designed by World Vision, one of the biggest organizations that are fighting world hunger each and every day. And it is a program for youth like you, where it's designed to increase awareness through experiencing real hunger that millions of children around the world go through each day. Every year, they select one child. Her name this year is Kapinga, 13-year-old from DRC, and we get to see through her life what hunger looks like. So check this out. Oftentimes when we think of hunger, we're just thinking our stomach growling. But through these videos and the programs that we participate every year in 30 Hour Famine, we get to see how hunger is broken down in so many different places of our life, in the way we study, in the way we play, in the way we are taken care of with the shelter and all of those things. And 30 Hour Famine is a program where we are invited to see what it is like to be hungry.
So basically, in past years, the main 30 Hour Famine event took place in the UAC, where we got into country groups of 9 or 10 people and participated in fun games and activities that also educated us about world hunger. Um, However, starting from last year, due to the COVID circumstances, we were unable to conduct the event on campus. But against all odds, 30 Hour Famine persisted, and the fight for world hunger continued virtually through Zoom. And basically, we tried to replicate the 30 Hour Famine event as much as we could, with the exception of a few new additions and adjustments, including two guest speakers who talked to us, Miss Edie Moon and Miss Libby Beatty, about their own personal experiences with poverty and world hunger. Also, another highlight of the virtual 30 Hour Famine event was the 6K for Gross. Gross, who was the representative for 30 Hour Famine last year, basically had to uh, walk 6K just to have access to water. And so each participant was asked to either run or walk 6 kilometers. And as you can see, I tried, and it was not easy at all. So it was a great opportunity to really put into perspective how difficult um, it must have been for a child to travel that same distance every day just to have access to an everyday necessity.
Absolutely. So once again, 30 Hour Famine is all about, yes, raising fund to fight world hunger, but to raise awareness about what's happening around the world. And number three, here's the biggest part: that we actually participate in hunger by fasting food for 30 hours. Some of you guys might be freaking out like me, but I tell you, first of all, that average healthy person is able to go without food for 30 hours unless you have a physical condition and you're under age of 12, that makes it difficult for you to participate. If that is you, Luke has the information.
So for those students who are not able to join 30 Hour Famine for various reasons, you are more than welcome to try alternative fasting. Here are some popular choices that most students decide to fast alternatively. For example, social media, junk food, video games, and others. But the real question we're asking you is, what are some things that you would have a hard time sacrificing for 30 hours? And we highly recommend that you go with that item, whatever it may be.
Absolutely. So remember this with me, right? You're raising fund, and similar, you have two options of joining. You're raising fund for both, but one of them you're fasting food, while the other you're doing the alternative fast. Please keep in mind though, In order for you to participate in the event that's happening during the days of during the 30 hours that we're fasting, you have to go through a food fasting. The only reason why is because we are going to watch and also experience and talk a lot about how the actual physical hunger makes things difficult for us. So please understand that you will only be able to participate in the event of the 30 hours if you're doing food fasting, okay?
So the minimum raise to participate in this event is 40,000 won, because by merely raising this minimum amount, you can actually feed one child for an entire month, which is a huge deal. And due to the fact that we are unable to collect money in person this year, we will be using wire transfer to collect donations through your guys' parents.
Yes. And starting from a few years ago, I've been keep on asking and challenging students to raise their own fund. And you guys came up with some creative ideas. And last year, you guys nailed it. And here's some of the pictures, right? You guys were baking, cooking, making, whatever that may be. Sadly, because of COVID, all of those things had to stop, right? But here's the thing, though, be ready because starting February 8th, for those of you that are participating, we're going to start a new challenge called hashtag raise your own fund. We're going to have a 30 different types of challenges that we're inviting you to participate. So imagine with me where you're going to look at the list and try to pick one and talk to your parents and say, hey, mom, if I do this, are you willing to pitch in whatever money that you're willing to provide? And make that deal, go ahead and do that thing. But here's the thing, we're also making this into a house competition where if you're a red representative, and whatever that you do, take a picture of it. And if you can show us the proof, then your house gets a sticker according to that. And then 2 weeks later, we're going to tally them. And then we're going to announce the winning house. And the winning house participants will be able to receive prize accordingly. So please keep that in mind and be on the lookout for more information.
So to motivate you guys even more, there are additional prizes depending on how much money you guys raise, and those prizes include stickers, a T-shirt, retro fanny pack, water bottle, a 30-hour famine crew neck sweatshirt, and many others. So be on the lookout for that.
Right, so that's it for us. What's gonna happen is this. This is totally voluntary, guys, but I highly invite you guys to try it at least once while you're at SFS. After school today in Google Classroom, you will receive an online form. But here's the thing though, we are doing away with physical copies of signatures, which means your parents has to fill out the online form for you. So please keep that in mind. Be on the lookout in the Google Classroom this afternoon. Have a great rest of the day. Happy hunger, everyone.